2021 goes 14-3, beats the Bengals in the divisional round, Bills the championship game, then wins the Super Bowl, beating the Rams in an all-out LA Super Bowl. Winning MVP again, actually, a Super Bowl MVP back-to-back. Last year, they go 15-2 in this scenario. They beat the Chiefs in the original round and the Bengals in the AFC Championship game, and they beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Y'all don't understand. I think from 2020 was Herbert rookie year, so last year, 2022, the Chargers had the most talented roster in the NFL. I just think they couldn't execute or didn't have, even though Herbert's a top 8 quarterback, and have someone like a Lamar Jackson, who more often than not does not blow leads. They have somebody who more often than not close games instead of only doing it maybe 60% of the time, and inconsistent as far as closing games. I think that's the difference between them and not winning at least one Super Bowl, probably in 2021 most likely, or last year. I think that's the difference. And then this year, they would feed off the morale that they had the past couple years and go 13-4. This is obviously best case scenario. So this year, unless the voters just stop, it's very possible Lamar will get voted receipt, but it took Ohio Peyton Manning to get voted receipt. Let's say they didn't get voted receipt. We're looking at potential 5 MVPs. I just think that the Chargers, honestly, everybody healthy. I mean, their wide receivers their wide receivers are good, but they're not the Bengals with T. Higgins and Ja'Marr Chase or Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. But I think up and down the Chargers have had the best roster for years. So he would have maybe 2 or 3 rings. Let's say 3. Let's go on the positive side. 3 rings, 4 MVPs, on the verge of maybe 4 rings. We're going on the positive side because possibly he only has 1 or 2, but I think he would have won a ring in San Diego. I mean, in LA. So, yeah, he's pretty much they would pretty much be saying he would be in Joe Montana talks, and they're pretty much comparing him to say he might pass Brady. Let's go positive side. 4 rings, 4 Super Bowl MVPs, 5 MVPs. The way I think they could dominate, best case scenario, because this is the best case scenario video. Maybe unanimous, maybe all unanimous, perhaps. Yeah. How many Pro Bowls? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 5 Pro Bowls. I still think he only leads the league touchdown passes 1 time. Then his regular season record. 75-12, which is OD. Then the playoff record in this hypothetical would be currently 9-2. 9-2. Overall record 84 and 14. Overall record 84 and 14, meaning that he would win about 85 out of 100 games. Pretty much, he would have won about 86%. Which is insane. 84, 85, 86%. That is an insane winning percentage. This is hypothetical. So he would be in Joe Montana territory, and they would start having, in this hypothetical, they would start having Tom Brady conversations. I think that the Chargers roster, fully healthy, the only roster that's probably current. I might have been over exaggerated when I said that. Overall, I think they've been the best roster the past 4 years. Because last year was the Eagles for sure, or at least a top five roster for sure. This year's the 49ers. They have the best roster, even though my Ravens are the best team. You know, Chiefs won the championship. 2000, like the Chiefs won the championship last year. 2021, the best roster I think was the Rams. They wound up winning the Super Bowl. In 2020, the best roster was probably the Buccaneers or my Ravens. The Bills are up there, the Chiefs are up there, but let's just say the Buccaneers. But I think the Chargers were top 5 all those years. I think consistently. Maybe besides this year. 2019 best roster, the Ravens. 2018 probably the Rams again. But I think the Rams, the Chargers consistently, well, outside of the last 2 years, the Rams hasn't been the best roster. But I think the Rams and Chargers have consistently been some of the best rosters. Rams, Chargers, 49ers. I think those 3 teams, Cowboys, and Ravens or Chiefs. I think those rosters have been consistently some of the top rosters in the league the past 4 or 5 years, maybe even 6 for some.